Let me introduce myself. I am Sandeep Harsulkar from SREC. I'm a career guide, a counselor to all the students, and in special for right now, we have kept this webinar session for all the NEET aspirants. It has been a huge chaos for so many days, counseling, then merit, then uh, coming out with the scores, then what score will get, which score will fetch out, what seat will the students fetch out. Then suddenly something jumped in as the new rule created by NMC. I'm over here to explain all of those things. How would you, fill up your preference form? How would you fill up your choices? What colleges should be filled up, and accordingly, what you can get according to your marks. Will you be able to get a seat? Will you not be able to get a seat? Will you get a government college? Will you get a private college? Will you get a deemed university? Or you have to switch over to BDS, or you want to switch over to IUs, means like physiotherapy or something. So these are all the things which are going to be explained over here in this session. This is supposed to be one of my last sessions for this year. But it suddenly happened is a lot of questions accumulate at a place, and then we are tend to put up a webinar for you all to explain, to guide, to instruct all the students, and in special to the students who are non-medicals. This would be the agenda of the entire webinar. Now, let's start. So there are certain things which I would like to ask all of you. Please kindly put your videos on. I would like to see all the videos on. And all the questions you have, whatever is boggling your mind, you can just come over on the chat box. I could write it in the chat box where because it becomes a record so that we can answer you every time, whatever are your questions, because I cannot answer the questions of at least 100 people at a time. But yes, I would try my level best to give maximum answers to you and make this session a more valuable session, in the sense informative session, so that all of you who have taken out all the time of the world to come down and understand and sit with us. This must be a busy schedule for everyone, as it is. Everyone is having their own schedules. So we have just jumped over by some, like we have put up an ad and we have come over here to explain all of you. But yes, I know the parents who have kids at home who are looking for filling up the form, who are looking for medical seats, are actually very tensed, means something beyond tensed also. Now, before starting, I would just like just two things. Put your videos on so that I can, मेरे को भी बहुत आसानी हो जाएगी आपसे बात करने के लिए, मैं one to one आपको देख सकता, so it gives me a good vibes to explain you. Otherwise, I lose the interest in that. Number one. Number two, whatever आपके जो भी questions है, किसी प्रकार का कोई question, you can just type down on the chat box. हिंदी में, इंग्लिश में, मराठी में, जैसा लिखना चाहे लिखें. I will answer all the questions. अगर मैं आज आंसर नहीं कर पाया, my team, all the experts, they will answer it by tomorrow morning. यहाँ पे Insta पे subject, they will answer all the questions. Now, once I see all of your faces, now let me know. Oh, I have got my old people. Also, some of the students are from the last webinar also. So that's good. So nice. So I've got, okay. I've got people like, could you kindly put on your put on your cameras? So it will give me energy to speak to you all and to explain to. I'm not going to ask you anything. Just wherever you are, whatever position you are, that's not a problem. Please come over. You're going to become the future doctors of this country. You are becoming a foundation. You're becoming a medical health team. And this is what is going to bring the country up. So you don't have to put a hide of face behind the camera. You can just come over and say, as it is, you have done, all of you have done a great job by appearing the exam and securing good marks. It's not easy. मैं सारे पेरेंट्स को ये बात बोलना चाहता हूँ और humbly request करना चाहता हूँ. It is a big job, and नीट की परीक्षा देना, नीट में अच्छे मार्क्स लाना, it is not an easy job. The child, whosoever, boy, girl, आपके बच्चे ने वाकई मेहनत करी है जो मार्क्स लाए. हाँ, हो सकता है कुछ कम आए हैं, किसी को कम आए हैं, किसी वजह से कोई कम आए. There can be a reason. The same material. Now what is done is done. जो होना था हो चुका. Now let me know. Now let's start with something, a big bang. Let me know where all you have come from. It will give me a boost. Tell me where all you have come from. Which all places have you come from? Let me see. I just want to create a environment which all of you are together, or one-to-one we can talk, one-to-one we can ask each other, yeah, I've got someone from Kalyan, from Delhi, from Jaipur, that's great. Yeah, Mumbai, Rajasthan, oh yes, come on, just please put on the places where you've come from. I'm going to come to you. Yeah, UP is there, okay, someone from UP is there, Delhi is there. I have already told you, मैंने एजेंडा बता दिया क्या क्या मुझे बताना है, क्या क्या आपको मैं बताऊंगा, and what all you're going to get. Yeah, I've got Utkarsh also. Yeah, so I've got someone from interior Maharashtra, right? Very good. So I've got Thane, I've got Noida, I've got Mumbai. Yeah, that's a good. Nasik. Oh, so nice of you from Nasik. Oh, this is someone. Oh, some of the people are from the last webinar also there. So I'm glad to see one of my students who has been, and the second time he has come. That's from interior Maharashtra. Welcome, Vita. So yeah, we have someone from Uttarakhand as well. Okay. Aditya, Uttarakhand. Okay. We have people from Kandivali. Just keep your microphone on mute and put your video on, but that's all. Nothing else you have to do. And you have to write your questions, whatever are your questions. I think just let me know how many of you can hear my voice and see me. If you can just hear my voice, if I'm audible, please let me know. Just show me a thumbs up or just write yes that I'm audible. So it will help me out to write. Okay. So yeah, you say that I'm audible. That's very good. That's very good. If sometimes it happens, see, we are in such an age where network can be an issue. Very good. I can see a lot of thumbs up. If there can be a problem in the network also where the volume comes down to low and you cannot hear it. You are most welcome to just let us know in the chat box कि sir आवाज कम आ रही है या सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. और ये भी हो सकता है कि अगर आपको लगता है कि I have spoken something very fast और आप नोट नहीं कर पाए, लिख नहीं पाए, still you can ask me to repeat it. Just switch on your mobile mute, but just put it off and then get back to me and just now you can tell कि हाँ ये नहीं आया, ये समझ में नहीं आया, I can tell you. So that I can start and I can explain, I can try to give you the maximum amount of information, whatever I have, whatever I've collected, some new information, some latest information, some rules which have which are new to the medical admission industry this year by the NMCs, what the government is planning to do, how many seats are there, how they are going to do counseling, and the doubts which you have there. Everyone, every child, every parents I have come across are having something or the other, which is a sort of a doubt they have. 100% no one knows. What I feel is because I've asked, I have interviewed, I have come across so many parents. सर ये कर लेंगे तो ऐसा हो जाएगा, ये कर लेंगे तो ऐसा हो जाएगा, ऐसे से ऐसा हो जाएगा, ये नहीं होगा, वहां मैं ले लूंगा तो ये छूट जाएगा, नहीं ये सब नहीं. I'll try to explain it. Give me a chance to explain it. Once you all are ready, just say yes. I'll start with it, and then I'll recap whatever has been told in the past. Ready. The system, and then we will be in a position to start. Believe me, this session is going to be last. For this session would be the last for this year admissions of 2021, because what is important is the first round. Believe me, what is important is the first round. The preferences which you filled is important. Don't land into a problem by filling wrong preferences. Don't land into a problem by jumping over preferences and thinking that you will get that, or don't land into a problem by filling up something which your friends are doing it, because they have got different marks, they have got different choices, they have got different financial capacities. If you lose in the start, if you do wrong choices in the start, you may land up in nowhere's land where you, in the second round, you may get something which you cannot afford to take it, which you didn't take it at the first time. It may happen that you may miss the bus. You may miss the bus of doing MBBS this year. You can just jump off. You are forced to go for a BDS. You're forced to go for physiotherapy or something else. So just pay attention to it, and then we'll start. Now, earlier it used to happen. Again, a recap of all what has been done till date. What used to happen, what is going to happen this year, and how we are going to proceed. Right? Let's start. So, आप सबने नीट के एग्जाम दिया, बहुत पढ़ाई करी, जितनी भी पढ़ाई करी, दिया, बहुत लोगों को अलग अलग चैलेंजेस फेस करने को मिले। ऐसे भी बच्चे हैं, ध्यान से सुनिएगा, ऐसे भी बच्चे हैं जिनके 90-95% है बट उनको नीट में कम मिले। You know why? That's the key. I'll tell you. The reason being, the main reason what I feel, from class 5th onwards, the way you have been taught in the school, first, second, third पढ़ लिया, fifth, sixth छोड़ दिया, 7th, 8th पढ़ लिया, 9th, 10th छोड़ दिया, still the children gets used to get 90%, 95%. ये चलता रहा, 5वीं क्लास से चलता रहा, 12वीं क्लास में आप लोग आ गए, 12th में आने के बाद पता चला कि आपने जब कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम देने बैठे, दैट वाज MCQs. MCQs means वो बाल की खाल निकालते. You should know the foundation. If the foundation is not strong of the subject, of the topic, you will not be able to answer correctly the MCQs question. For this, you have to go back from class 5th and study it thoroughly. What is the difference between you 90% and genius kids? Whatever teacher used to say jump over, they never used to jump over. They used to study that portion also. They used to learn that portion also. They used to consult other books of the same topic also, and then they used to study. There it forms a formation in the brain creates that they grow up, and they, when they come for competitive exam, they top the exam or they do wonders in the exam. Whereas maximum children who have studied everywhere, who have studied all the year, but could not secure good marks. And then they say, we don't come to know कि इसका marks क्यों कम आए. I hope this can be an eye opener for all the students जो repeat करेंगे या इसके बाद कोई और competition देंगे. Your foundation should be strong for you to appear MCQ questions for any entrance exams. Not only NEET, any entrance exams. काफी लोग सोच रहे होंगे यार ऐसा हुआ ना हमारे साथ. होता है. आज का पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो, उनके साथ भी हुआ, सबके साथ हुआ, मेरे साथ भी हुआ, आपके साथ भी हुआ. तो yeah, what you can learn from someone, what you can learn from your elders is some trick, some hack. How जो उन्होंने गलती करी वो आप नहीं करेंगे, तो you'll be better. That's the advantage of having elders or having experienced people with us who can guide us, who can tell us how to do, what to do, and when to do. This could be one. Believe me, you just check it out yourself. मेरे से बताने की जरूरत नहीं, आप अपने आप ही सोच लीजिए, हाँ ऐसा हुआ कि नहीं हुआ. होता ही है, सबके साथ हुआ, कहीं ना कहीं गलती लगी हमसे. चलिए, अभी जो हो गया. It can be a lesson for the next future life. And it could be a lesson for your younger brothers, sisters also. Suppose you have given your NEET exam or you are elder, you have younger brothers, you have younger sisters also. You can guide them also like this. Make them study 100% what they know. Now I'm getting some messages about MBBS. Okay, there's no one. So now let's start with it. As starting from the biggest question which is coming, I've got the n number of things to be told. The biggest question if today is how to fill up the forms and what will I get? Where will I get? Do you all know what is the amount of seats available in India? And do you all know the number of students who have appeared for the NEET exam? Starting from the basic, a child who's having physics, chemistry, biology, and English get down to appear in the NEET exam. They want to go for MBBS and they want to study. They want to become doctors. Becoming a doctor is actually a dream. It's a dream of the child. It's more about a dream of the parents also. I find across a lot of people, parents have a bigger dream for kids. All parents have, but there are lakhs of parents who have a dream that their child should become a doctor and have a name, fame in the society. And because as it is, doctors and teachers are supposed to be some icons. They are icons in the society. They are respectable icons in the society. So every father, every mother wants their kids to do something जो कि वो एक अच्छा नाम हो उसका, एक respectable job हो, respectable काम जो करे वो respectable हो. So now coming down to MBBS, there were 16 lakh students. In nutshell, I'll speed up. 16 lakh students appears, around 8.5 lakh students passed. He's passed in the sense they are just eligible, and some with good marks. Eligibility criteria was 138 marks for general category, and much lesser was for the SC, ST, OBC with reservation categories. 108 marks were there. Now coming down to the counseling portion. Now the total amount of seats in India for MBBS, which were 81, 82, 84,000 till 2021, 2020 in fact. Okay, 21 we have actually skipped. We jumped over. Now with the delay, जो इतना delay हुआ, उसका advantage थोड़ा सा बस ये हुआ बच्चों को कि 5,000 से 6,000 सीटें और आ गई. So now, as of today, the total amount of seats in India open for counseling for 8.5 lakh students who have passed NEET exam is 89,395 to be very precise. Note it down, that's 89,395. These are the amount of seats available to be taken by the students, around 8 lakh students who have passed the NEET exam. Number one. Coming down to BDS. Now for BDS, we have, along with this, I'll tell you the total amount of MBBS seats are this much. And along with that, I'll also tell you the number of colleges which we have in our country. The total amount of colleges we have in our country are 595. Out of which, in this 89,395 seats, around 45,000 seats goes to the government colleges. 45,000 seats. Yes, 45,000 seats. And 45,000 seats, around 42,000 seats goes for the private colleges. And there are 8,000 seats somewhere around which goes to the private medical college. Those are deemed universities and the central quota seats. There are 8,000 seats, right? Now, coming down from MBBS, we come down to BDS. We have 316 colleges for BDS. I know the people who want MBBS, they are not least interested to listen about MBBS. But please, we all are in a group. We all are over here to listen, and we all over here to help each other, right? So the total amount of seats which we have for dental is 27,498 seats are there. We have 27,498 seats are there for the dental colleges. And the total amount of dental colleges are 316 dental colleges. There are some very, very great colleges also for dentistry. Like if you talk of SDM Dharwad, it's one of the brand colleges. We have Bapuji Dental College, we have Bharati Vidyapith, we have brand colleges. Ultimate colleges, means they have been running for long years. Again, for dental also, but there are certain colleges also where you don't find patients also. I would suggest you, if you take a dental college, you should take a dental college which has a medical college also in the same campus, so that you get the number of patients are more for you to practice. After that, after the dental colleges, we come down to the BAMS college, BHMS college, BUMS college. These actually come under Ayush. They come under Ayush, and there are total number of seats in Ayush. The total number of colleges for Ayush are around 914 colleges, and the amount of seats, when we talk of numbers, it's around 52,000. Around 52,000 or 253,000. These are the total amount of seats. Now, I'll tell you why I am telling you the numbers. I don't want you to live in fool's paradise and say, "Nahi, mere ko ye number mila, mujhe ye seat milegi." Please Google down. You'll get a lot of things. We are here to give you all the information. Stop going by the word what other people have said. What other people, this is what your friends have said. Yahan par itna seat hai, yahan par itna seat hai. No. Use a little logic. Understand the system. If you go through the NEET brochure completely, honestly speaking, you don't need any help. You can do it by yourself. मैं आपको बताता हूं, मेरे पास 550 नंबर वाला भी बच्ची है, उनसे फॉर्म नहीं भरा जा रहा. कैन यू बिलीव इट? सर, आप हमसे फॉर्म नहीं भरा जा रहा, आप कर्नाटक का फॉर्म भरा नहीं जा रहा, प्लीज हमारा भर दीजिए. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're scared. That is more important. They may be scared कि कहीं मुझसे गलती ना हो जाए, क्योंकि पूरे साल 12 साल 15 साल का अचीवमेंट है कि ये जो एग्जाम दिया और मार्क्स लाए और अब जाके फॉर्म भर रहे हैं, तो दे आर स्केर्ड कि भाई गलती ना हो जाए. कोई हमसे मिस्टेक ना हो जाए, वी मे नॉट बी आउट समहाउ, बच्चे से कोई गलती हो जाए और हम इस लीग से बाहर हो जाए, हम काउंसलिंग नहीं कर पाए. For that, we are over here to explain you, to make you understand, to tell you the pros and cons. We tell you the rules, what are the new rules. Now, next, do you find it informative till now? Can you just give me a yes by telling me if this is informative, if this is you are getting ample amount of informations, please. It would be nice for me. It would be nice for me. Write it in the chat box. Write it in the chat box. If you are all with me, write it in the chat box. If you need something special to know, write it in the chat box. Make me also feel that, yes, I have got lovely students are here, lovely kids are there. They're here to welcome. They're here to listen. And I can see some of the parents also. Hats off. Actually, this has become a mission for parents as well as for the kids. बच्चों के लिए तो है कि MBBS करना, लेकिन माँ बाप के लिए पूरा मिशन है. मतलब मेरे ऐसे ऐसे पेरेंट्स देखे जिन्होंने जॉब के टाइमिंग्स चेंज कर लिए, जिन्होंने ट्यूशंस के लिए मम्मी ने घर ले लिया, जहां पर कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूशंस के बाजू में घर ले लिया, मम्मी बच्चे के साथ है, फादर अलग रह रहे हैं, बिकॉज द डिस्टेंस इज मोर. लाइक इन बॉम्बे देयर आर डिस्टेंसेस आर मोर. Even in Delhi, I've seen people studying in Quota, and where the entire family is devoted कि ये बच्चे को डॉक्टर बनना है, ये बच्चे को टॉप करना है, मेरा बच्चा करेगा, इसको डॉक्टर बनना, अच्छे कॉलेज से करना. This is, see the devotion. Parents, the students, I tell you all the kids, I say you've done good job, but you see the devotion of your parents. आपने बनना है डॉक्टर, उन्होंने नहीं. आपने बन के डॉक्टर, आपने अपनी लाइफ एंजॉय करनी है, अपनी लाइफ जो भी करना है, जो अच्छा बड़ा करना है, उनके लिए कुछ नहीं करना. See the devotion of your parents, how they do it, how they are doing for you. And hats off to all the parents. I know how they have in this 2 years of COVID period and all these things which are pandemic and everything happening, they are still there with you. And I don't find any parent saying कि नहीं मेरे बच्चे ने पढ़ा नहीं. Everyone says कि नहीं मेरे बच्चे ने पढ़ाई करी है, वो करेगा कुछ. And God is always going to be there with you all to help you all. Keep it in your subconscious that you have to become a doctor. Believe me, 95% of your brain is going by your subconscious. 95%. So if you have something in your subconscious, if you make it a goal, मान के चलना, the Almighty is going to help you for your 5% which is in front in this brain to make that subconscious thing possible for you. If you make it a dream, make it a goal and move towards the goal and keep that in your subconscious. Believe me, ask your parents. उन्होंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि ये मिलेगा या ये कर पाएंगे हम, पर ठीक है, एक बार कभी सोचा था कि ऐसा होगा और धीरे 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 करके आज हो सकता है उन्होंने अचीव कर लिया या करने वाले होंगे. This is not related to admission. This is not related to counseling. This is something which you can also understand. And every parents, every child would have actually experienced this. कि हमने कभी सोचा था यार मैं इस कॉलेज में पढ़ूंगा and I got the chance to study over there. Have faith on yourself. Have it in your subconscious. Then it will come. It will be honored. The Almighty is going to help you to achieve that. Ask your parents, they will tell you. I hope till now I'm there with you all. You all are getting, you're understanding, and you are getting informations also, which you have come up for. I would like to just see a thumbs up if you all are there. Now let's come down to the total amount. We have come down to the total amount of seats and everything. Now is the time. I'll tell you. Yes, if you're asking me questions, I will surely answer them. I have ample of time for you all. Now coming down to AIQ, what are the counselings, how the counselings take place? Let's note down. Starting with the counseling process. Now, since the forms have been out, the registration have been declared. Now, registration has been declared from, there are two types of counseling. One is All India Counselling, one is State Counselling, right? Am I right? Am I audible? And can you all hear it? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you all to miss anything. But that does not mean I'm giving 100% the information can be useful for you, but yes, it is going to be useful for you. I want you to learn the entire thing, entire process, so that you can do it yourself. We are there. That's not an issue. We are there. We'll help you out. That's not a problem. Now, coming down with two types of counseling, we have got two types of counseling. One is state counseling and one is all India level of counseling. All India level of counseling has got a particular amount of seats and state counseling has got a particular amount of seats. पिछले साल से इस साल में कुछ थोड़ा डिफरेंस है. आज जैसे महाराष्ट्र का स्टेट काउंसलिंग का भी रजिस्ट्रेशन आ गया है, ऑल इंडिया का स्टेट काउंसलिंग का ऑलरेडी आ चुका है. लॉट ऑफ पीपल, see, I'll tell you why, what is the reason. You must be wondering कि ये क्यों बताना चाहते हैं. I'll tell you one thing. I'll explain you everything. We have a process. I have actually in the working for last 26 years and gaining so much of experience. We have developed a software. We have developed a process for all of these kids. जिसको भी कोई तकलीफ है, we have kept a very minimal amount. It's 2,999 plus GST, by which in that amount, what all we are going to give you. We are going to fill up your form. We are going to fill up a preference form. We are going to fill up your state forms. We are going to guide you for filling all these things, and then filling up the merits also accordingly. And to be very honest, I guarantee you will get a seat. You'll not miss a chance. This is the process which we have kept, and that is the reason why I am here. I'll explain you. You can also do it. Please go ahead. If you have any issues, you can come to me. That's an optional choice. That's a choice of yours. Number two, now when we come down to all India counseling, all the links are given in the chat box. Don't worry about that part. All the links are given. You can just, there are Razorpay, InstaMojo, then Stripe, whatever you can do, you can just do the payments online. And I'll give you a particular time for payments also. Not everyone will be allowed to pay that. There will be a particular time for a particular amount of people to pay that. It's a very small amount. It's a very minimal amount as compared to the amount you have put in for your coaching institution. You have put in for your studies. You have paid lakhs of rupees for your coachings. I know that. Now, coming down to All India Round of Counseling. Starting from All India Round of Counseling, which is going to start from tomorrow. That's a great news, because everyone was in anticipation, anticipating कि क्या होने वाला. Now there is a difference, जो पिछली साल हुआ और इस साल नहीं होगा और आगे भी नहीं होने वाला. इससे पहले ऑल इंडिया राउंड की काउंसलिंग, बिलीव मी, लिसन, राइट इट डाउन, ऑल इंडिया राउंड की काउंसलिंग जो होती थी वो 15% गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस के सीट्स के लिए होती थी, 100% आपकी डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी कॉलेजेस के लिए होती थी, और आपके गवर्नमेंट और ये सेंट्रल सीट्स के लिए होती थी, जिसमें आपके I'll tell you what all the colleges will come under that, in which like they have different particular amount of colleges which come for that. Now the total amount of counseling जो फॉर्म कल भरे जा रहे हैं उसमें प्लीज आप नोट डाउन कर लीजिए, उसमें आयुष वाले नहीं आएंगे. कल के फॉर्म में जो आपको फॉर्म दिया है, जिसकी की डेट है 19 तारीख, कल के फॉर्म में जो बच्चे आएंगे वो MBBS, BDS, BSc नर्सिंग, only for central institutes and for 15% of AIQ quota, all India quota, and 100% of deemed universities and central universities, AFMC. These are the institutes, and these are the seats which are going to be counseled by the All India, by the NMC, by what they are going to do. They are going to take the charge of doing the counseling for these things. Now, इसमें याद रखिएगा BAMS नहीं आ रहा है, इसमें आपका क्या कहते हैं फिजियोथेरेपी नहीं आ रहा है, आयुष के जो कोर्सेज है वो इस काउंसलिंग में नहीं है, वो इसके द्वारा इस काउंसलिंग AIU की काउंसलिंग के द्वारा नहीं मिलेंगे. तो नोट इट डाउन. सो डोंट कीप ऑन कॉलिंग एंड आस्किंग कि सर मेरा फिजियोथेरेपी था, मेरा आया क्यों नहीं. मेडिकल, MBBS, BDS, yes, and BSc nursing, yes, and there's one more thing, BSc nursing. These are three things which are coming in all India counseling. 15% government colleges के, 100% deemed universities के. Now, how the counseling is going to take place? पहले क्या होता था, पहला 1 और 2 राउंड्स, उससे देखिए आप उससे लिंक करता हुआ स्टेट पे आएगा. 1 and 2 राउंड जो होता था वो सेंट्रलाइज काउंसलिंग में होता था. उसके बाद जो सीट्स बच जाती थी वो सीट्स सारी की सारी इंडिविजुअल स्टेट को और डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी को वापस कर दी जाती थी और फिर से वो काउंसलिंग करते. तो होता क्या था, जहां पे सपोज कि X अमाउंट ऑफ सीट है स्टेट में और वहां से भी 10 सीटें आ गई तो यहाँ पर x+10 सीट्स हो गई, तो नंबर ऑफ सीट्स इंक्रीज हो जाती थी स्टेट के बच्चों के लिए। बट साथ में एडवांटेज क्या था कि जो कॉलेजेस थे डीम्ड वाले वो भी अपनी सीट अपनी स्वेच्छा से भर सकते थे। बट from this year, what they have done, the NMC has come out with the rule, a latest. This rule is for UG as well as for PG, which was not before. Sorry. All the deemed universities and the state university, जो 15% वो है या centralized, all the deemed universities will be, all the counseling for these will be done by NMC, by the centralized means all India quota से ही उसकी counseling होगी। काउंसलिंग में नंबर 1 राउंड, 2 राउंड, 3 राउंड एंड 4 राउंड, 4 राउंड होंगे। उसके बाद अगर कोई बचता है, अगर एनआरआई का बचता है तो दैट सीट कैन, एनआरआई सीट कैन बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू इंडियन नेशनल सीट्स एंड देन इट कैन बी अलॉटेड टू द कॉलेजेस। अलोंग विद दैट, now this is I've got it, the AIQ round 1, AIQ round 2 and AIQ mop up round. Now after every round we will be having a fresh registration bell open. There will be a fresh registration after every round. So you'll be having 3 choices, 3 times you can have the fresh registration done. We have 3 rounds, AIQ 1, round 2, and AIQ mop-up round, and then stray vacancy round. Okay. Now, after finishing with this, after coming down with this, then we'll have a stray vacancy round, and then we'll do it. Now, none of the colleges can do the counseling by themselves, but yes, there is a process which I'll tell you later on, how the seats can be allocated to allocated by deemed university, also how you can get a seat at deemed university also. Let that be something for the end, I should tell you. It creates like it will, you'll always have questions about that part. Students having less marks, upper marks. Now when you come down to counseling, when we come down to counseling, we have the form filling will be starting from 19th and it will go up till 24th. But don't think that you'll get a choice filling. आपको 19 से start होगा, choice filling आपको 20 तारीख से start होगी। 20 तारीख से आप choice filling start करेंगे। ये मत करिए कि आज मैंने फॉर्म भरा, सर मैं choice क्या भरूं? नहीं, choice अभी नहीं भरना। 19 को आपने सिर्फ रजिस्ट्रेशन करना है, आपने उसके पैसे पे करने हैं। अगर आपको ऑल इंडिया राउंड डीम्ड में जाना है तो आपको 2 लाख रुपए भरने हैं, अगर नॉर्मल में जाना तो 6,000 भरने हैं, और फिर देन यू गो अहेड विद द काउंसलिंग। गॉट इट? कीप द रिसिप्ट, कीप दैट सेफ, तभी आप आगे बढ़ पाओगे। 2 लाख रुपए जो आप भर रहे, दैट इज रिफंडेबल अमाउंट बाय once you take a seat. If you take a seat, it's a refundable amount. If you miss, if you don't join, if you get a seat and don't join, you can jump. If you jump for the second round, fine enough. If you don't jump and you don't want to join a college, then you may lose the seat. Excuse me, just let me have water. Thank you. Now, once you get, suppose you get a seat in the first round, but you don't think that you don't feel you want to continue with that seat. Now you want to change the seat. The process is you have to report to the concerned college. You have to show your interest and you have to acknowledge it. I'm here with for the seat, but you don't have to give the retention form. If you give the retention form, this shows that you want to continue with the seat. If you don't give the retention form, you are open for the second round. Now, the trick is, from 1 to 10, if you get 10th, then for the second round, you are ready for 1 to 9 only. You cannot go beyond or below that. 1. Number two, there's a big doubt. सबके पास है, सर मैंने पहला राउंड यहाँ भरा, दूसरे राउंड में मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला, तो मेरा पहला का क्या होगा? बात सुनो, पहले राउंड की सीट आपकी तब तक जिंदा रहेगी जब तक आपको सेकंड राउंड में आपकी चॉइस का ना मिल जाए। अगर वहां आपकी चॉइस का आ जाता है तो आपका पहला राउंड की सीट चली जाएगी किसी और बच्चे को। तो अगर नहीं आता है तो यू आर स्टिल स्टैंडिंग विद द फर्स्ट राउंड 1 की जो सीट है वो आपके पास है। यू कैन अपग्रेड, upgradation is available for you. Conversion of the seat is also available. You can convert your category also. Understood? This is again, now अभी तो ये सिर्फ एआई का हो रहा है, इसके बाद स्टेट में आएंगे, क्योंकि क्या होने वाला है, स्टेट and AIQ will be running together. आगे पीछे चल रहा होगा, उसका भी मैं आपको डिफरेंसेस बता रहा हूँ कैसे कैसे चलेगा। हाँ टोटल, यस टोटल चलेगा कोई 24 मार्च तक, 27 मार्च तक लास्ट डेट है। राउंड 1, राउंड 2, राउंड 3 एंड मॉप अप, एंड 27 मार्च तक लास्ट जाएगा। दैट वुड बी द लास्ट डेट ऑफ ज्वाइनिंग। नाउ first round of counseling for MBBS and BDS and for all India quota from all India would be 19th of January को फॉर्म भरा जाएगा and it will go to, and उसका राउंड चालू होगा, then you will get a result। 24th would be 20th, you can fill the choices। 24th you will get a result completed। 26th you will get the result of that, what and where you start, and then you get a day's time to go and join। Then you get 4 days time to join and report to the college and get your documents verified। You get it? Along with that, साथ में ही अभी स्टेट का भी चालू हो रहा है। Now I'll tell you, I have got it written with me. Now state rounds. Now state rounds are starting. Like for Maharashtra, the state round is start. It's already, the form have already been started. Now the preference filling will start along with that, and we'll be having a counseling session for that separately. Now, again I'll repeat it. वहां से हमारे पास सीट बच के स्टेट में नहीं आ रही, तो स्टेट के बच्चों को जो एडवांटेज होता था एक्सेस सीट का, वो नहीं मिलने वाला। You will only be entitled to take those 85% seats which are remaining in the state, along with the reservations, which is a very huge number. So what happens is general category students, they find out, they land up and think and seeing that they don't get what they were looking for, because I had seen some articles in the newspaper as well as a child getting 4,000 or something, 4,000 order rank in all India quota does not get a seat, and a child from a reservation category which was having 55 rank, which was getting a very higher rank in general in open rank, in the state category he came down with the best seats. Like for dermatology he got that. Like for PG, I'm talking of PG as well. So because that is already going on now, it is going to come for this undergraduates also, MBBS also. Once this is over, we will get a chance. Once first round is over, you'll have a time from 27th to 31st. You have to join. 31st you have to report. Then the last date of the joining would be 4th of February. Last date of the joining for after the first round of AIQ will be 4th of February. Then starts the second round. 4-5 दिन का आराम करिए, फिर से ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग करिए, अभी क्या बचा, क्या मिल सकता, क्या लेना, ये किस मार्क्स पे क्या मिला। अब आ जाओ राउंड 2 में। राउंड 2 का फॉर्म भरा जाएगा 9 तारीख को, फिर आपका 9 तारीख से चालू हो जाएगा। 9 से लेकर 18 के बीच में आपका राउंड खत्म होगा। Now we go for this, then we get a joining papers 26 फरवरी से लेके 29-24 इतने तक चलेगा। 26 फरवरी करीब आपको ज्वाइनिंग का लास्ट डेट होगा। Then we start with mop up round. Mop up round again you will get a chance to fill up. Now अगर आपने फर्स्ट राउंड में डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी भरा है या लिया है, डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के चॉइसेस लिया है, नहीं लिया है, think over, because it's not a small amount. You all have good chances to do wonders later in later down the line also. See, फर्स्ट पहले एग्जाम में और दूसरे सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में मार्क्स का डिफरेंस 100-125 मार्क्स तक ही डिफरेंस आता। 200 का 600 नहीं हो जाता। 200 का 600 नहीं हो जाता। 200 का मार्क्स को अगर आपको सोचो कि 600 हो जाएगा, किसी ने कहा जी हमारे बच्चे ने बहुत अच्छा किया, इस बार 200 है, अगली बार 600 नहीं आएगा। 200 का मैक्सिमम 300 हो जाएगा, या 250 हो जाएगा, या 275। प्री चाइल्ड वांट्स गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज एंड हाइट्स ऑफ इंडिया, जिसको 150 नंबर है वो भी कहता सर मुझे गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज दिला दो सर, मुझे तो गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज मिलना चाहिए। मुझे गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज क्यों नहीं मिलेगा? माय डियर, 360 का बायोलॉजी का पेपर था, उसी में 300 आ जाते तो समझ में आता था। 150, 200, 250, 225, 250, ये नंबर या hats off to the students. So 550 है, 600 है, good. You can also take a chance. See, there are fees differences. When you go for government college, it's negligible fees. When you go for private colleges, 8 लाख से लेके 12 लाख तक फीस है per annum. And if you go for deemed university, फीस 20 लाख से लेके 26 लाख per annum है, और 4.5 साल की फीस होती है। अगर आप मैनेजमेंट कैटेगरी से जाते हो, यानी एनआरआई कैटेगरी में जाते हो, तो 5 साल की फीस होती है। अगर आप नॉर्मल रूटीन में जाते हो तो 4.5 साल की फीस है। स्टेट्स में जाते हैं तो स्टेट्स में प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस और सेमी गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज इनको आप कहते हैं, एंड गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस आर हेडेड बाय वन सेंट्रलाइज्ड यूनिवर्सिटी। जैसे महाराष्ट्र में एमयूएचएस है, नासिक, उसमें गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज भी उसके अंडर में है और प्राइवेट कॉलेज भी उसके अंडर में है। जैसे कर्नाटका में जाते तो राजीव गांधी है, राजीव गांधी यूनिवर्सिटी, गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज एज वेल एज प्राइवेट कॉलेज वहीं पर आते, डीम्ड अलग हो जाते। बहुत लोगों को मिथ है कि भाई डीम्ड में पढ़ने से ये हो जाता है, डीम्ड में पढ़ने से नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं, एवरीथिंग इज कूल, एवरीथिंग इज द सेम, एवरीथिंग इज द सेम। अब आने वाले टाइम में तो वो चांस भी चला गया कि भाई उस स्टेट से किया तो ये मिलेगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। आपने जो फाइनल ईयर में मेरिट में मार्क्स लाए उसके बेसिस पे आपको पीजी की सीट मिलेगी स्टेट में और ऑल इंडिया कोटा। Study, once you get admission, study from day one and you have to study for 4.5, 5.5 years. And study thoroughly. जो 12वीं से, जो 5वीं से 12वीं तक किया था वो नहीं करना है कि थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ा पास हो गए, थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ा पास हो गए, नहीं। आपको पूरा कंप्लीट पढ़ना है, पूरा कंप्लीट याद रखना है, so that you can crack the exit exam and you can secure the maximum marks. There's someone who speaks. Please mute yourself and take gather whatever information you're getting. Questions के लिए मैं खड़ा हूँ. I'm there. My entire team of counselors, all expert counselors or certified counselors are there. They're going to explain you everything. They're going to one-to-one. That's an hand-holding. I told you there's a process of hand-holding which we have started from this year, that we will be hand-holding each and every child who registers with us for 2,999. In that, we are going to help you to fill up the form. We are going to help you. We are going to guide you to fill up the choices. We are going to guide you to fill up the counseling forms for 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, as well as we are going to guide you to fill up the form for other states. अदर स्टेट्स ऑल्सो, बिलीव में अदर स्टेट्स का भी एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है। सबको लगता है कि भाई मेरे को कर्नाटका में सर मेरे को एमएससी कैटेगरी और ओबीसी कैटेगरी इन महाराष्ट्र मुझे 400 नंबर मिले, मुझे कर्नाटका मिल जाएंगे। प्लीज, कर्नाटका के पास अपने खुद के बच्चे बहुत है, उसके पास जितनी सीट है उसके कंपैरेटिवली जितने बच्चों ने दिया वो तो देख लो प्लीज। उसके पास अपने बहुत है। और रूल पढ़ो, रूल क्या कहता है, यहाँ का ओबीसी एससी एसटी कैटेगरी का बच्चा वहां पर जनरल कैटेगरी में गिना जाएगा। जब वहां पर जनरल कैटेगरी में गिना जाएगा तो वहां जाने से अच्छा यही ठीक हो ना भाई। डोंट गेट मूव्ड बाय लाइक दिस कि नहीं हो जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा। नो नो नो, टॉक प्रैक्टिकल, टॉक सेंसिबल, टॉक मींस लॉजिकली, अंडरस्टैंड लॉजिक। बहुत सारे बच्चे जो नॉट एलिजिबल, सब सर हमको तो कर्नाटका से कॉल आया, आयुष के उनको बुला रहे बीएमएस की सीट के लिए। नो माय डियर, नो कॉलेज कैन गिव यू अ सीट इफ यू आर नॉट एलिजिबल टिल द टाइम द मार्क्स आर लोअर्ड। मार्क्स लोअर होंगे या नहीं होंगे ये इसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि सीट्स छोटे छोटे कोर्सेज की भरी या नहीं भरी। बट डोंट इवन ड्रीम फॉर एमबीबीएस की मार्क्स कम होगा तो सीट मिलेगी। नो, 1 round, 2 round, 3 rounds out, through. If you cannot afford higher fees, please get down to your studies and start preparing for the next exam, which is surely going to happen in the month of May. Do you know PG का एग्जाम जो काउंसलिंग आज स्टार्ट हुई है और उसका नेक्स्ट एग्जाम 12 मार्च को दे दिया गवर्नमेंट, बिकॉज द गवर्नमेंट हैज टू ब्रिंग इट इन द सेम फ्रेम जो पहले हुआ करता था। कोविड की वजह से आगे पीछे होगा, उसको वापस लाना है ना। Not much time is left, you can start. But when you say you'll study, you should study. Please put on your cameras. It's a humble request. Please put on your cameras so that I get a feel that you're also understanding. Just show me a thumbs up if you all are ready with it. If you need more information from us, if you are actually enjoying, if you're enjoying the session, if this session is informative for you, it's a humble request. Just show me a thumbs up. Let me feel that you are getting the information, or you need some more information. You should ask me. I'll take your questions. Not to worry. I'll do. Thanks. So nice of you. I see my chat box is buzzing with a lot of thumbs up. Great. Thank you. So nice of you. Now we are over with the deemed university section, or we are over with the AIQ rounds. Then we come down to the state round. Again, you'll be filling in the state round forms. Then again, you'll have to fill up the form according to the merit, according to the marks which you have. I'll just take the chat box aside so that I can. Right. Sorry. Now, since we are through with this, I have already informed you that the first round of counseling will start from 19th. Then we have a last date of joining I've given. Then we have round 2. You can re-register yourself. You can look for upgradations. Believe me, there should be a strategy behind it, how you are going to fill the form, how you are going to fill the preferences, please. That's very important. Don't hustle up, don't mix it up. And don't panic at all. It's a humble request. Don't panic at all. Tomorrow, we'll just fill the form. Day after, we start filling up the the preferences form. Preference form भरने से ये नहीं है कि आपको सीट मिल गई. मत हाइपर हो गई सीट मिल गई. सर फॉर्म आ गया, सर फॉर्म आ गया. अरे बाबा आ गया फॉर्म, आ जाने दीजिए ना फॉर्म. अभी फॉर्म आया, फिर लिस्ट आएगी, फिर आप उसके प्रेफरेंस भरोगे, फिर चॉइसेस भरोगे. आई एम देयर. और दिस आई वांट टू टेल टू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स, इतने सारे स्टूडेंट्स जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर किया है पास में हमारे पास. आई एम गोइंग टू deal with each and individual. Each individual, I'll tell you क्या भरना है, कैसे भरना है. My team is there. I've got full-fledged team who is going to explain you, who's going to write, who's going to ask you to fill up the form. Believe me, we are not going to leave you. Let the hustle be there कि बहुत rush हो जाएगा, आप भूल जाओगे. नहीं, we will not forget. And for the people who have just joined, I'll tell you, I have got, by the grace of God, I've got a lot of students who have already joined and who are looking forward. I've got a student who's got 650. He's there with me. Do you know how many students think that above 600 कितने बच्चे? Do you know 700 से ऊपर कितने बच्चे? आप लोग जोड़ने की कोशिश करें. Lots. अगर हम देखते हैं 700 and above, 203 स्टूडेंट्स है 700 के ऊपर. गवर्नमेंट सीट है कितनी? गवर्नमेंट सीट है कितनी? 45,000. आप मोटा तौर पे देखना चाहें तो गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस हर जिस भी लोकेशन में आप रहते हो, हर उधर पे एक स्कूल है. अगर एक सिटी के अंदर 10 स्कूल है, 10 स्कूल में 10 मेरिटियस बच्चे हैं. सेक्शंस भी अलग अलग है. कितने मेरिटियस बच्चे होंगे? कितना बड़ा कंट्री है हमारा, कितने स्टेट्स हैं? सोच लो ना, सिटी जोड़ लो ना, कितने सिटी है. हर सिटी में से 10 मेरिटियस स्टूडेंट्स निकाल लो. आई डोंट से दैट यू आर नॉट इंटेलिजेंट. Yes, you are intelligent. You are the topper, but there are some toppers beyond you also. So total amount of students कितने हो गए? So where will the seats go? This is the calculation which are to be taken care. Right. Anyway, that's. I don't want to demoralize anyone. I just want to lift up you. I have to lift you all up. करो, आगे बढ़ो. कैसे करना है? क्या करना है? Take my help. Now, Maharashtra provisional list has already been come. Now the 19th only. It's going to come from tomorrow. Tomorrow 6 p.m. the Maharashtra provisional list is going to come out, because the people who have filled for Maharashtra, because I have since I'm in Bombay right now, operating from Bombay, so I get maximum questions from Bombay, from Maharashtra. So that I don't mean to say that I'm not going to inform other give informations about other states, but yes, from Maharashtra the provisional list is going to come from tomorrow. As far as just now, अभी PG का list आया है, PG का महाराष्ट्र का जो state merit आया है, अभी 10-15 मिनट पहले आया हुआ है. So the children also have come to know कि where all India में वो क्या stand करते थे और state में भी वो क्या stand कर रहे हैं. Got it? After this, now next would be, oh, it's the time. It's already the time. It's 9. Okay, fine. That's okay. Now let me take up some questions. Now I'll come down to the questions. Before I come to the questions, I'll give you one last chance. I'll tell you something. See, we are having a system which we have created for this year. We will be charging you 2,999 plus GST. In this, to pay this money, you can pay it online also. In this, we will be having a hand-holding feature with us. We will be hand-holding you to fill up all the forms and fill up, to help you to fill up the forms and to guide you what preferences and how the colleges should be filled, which so that you get to click, you get a college which suits according to your marks, which suits your budget as well. Don't jump over for a very college where you cannot afford to pay the fees, and then you land up in losing the money as well. Now, from here, I go for the questions. You can ask all the questions from me. Let me start with the questions from the. Oh no, I didn't notice how many questions are there. Yeah, I have certain more things to be explained. Wait, first let me finish up the links. Sorry. There's a question by 516 marks. Is there any chance for getting me? Yes, 516. You're surely going to get a seat. Please be specific from which state or which domicile do you have, so that it becomes more easy for me to answer for that state, right? It's easier. Believe me, one more thing. This webinar does not end here. The information does not end over here. You can ask all the info. You can send. I have given all my WhatsApp numbers are there. You can type down on WhatsApp number. We have an office over here. You can type down, write down on my WhatsApp. You can write down on the Insta page and take whatever information you want will be there. We have offices in Bombay. We have office in Rajasthan, in Jaipur. We have office in Delhi. We have an office in Noida as well. So you can contact our offices. It's given on the website. It's given on the number. If you can just type down my number, you'll get all the links. And you can contact our certified counselors over there. They'll inform you. They'll give you all the information. From tomorrow onwards, you can start. If you don't join seats in the second round, then will I get the refund? If you don't join, yes, you will get it. But if you have got a seat in the first round and you don't join in the second round, that money goes. But if you don't get a seat in the first round, you don't get a seat in the second round, your money is refunded back after a month's time in the same account from which you have paid. If you take a seat, probably what they do is they adjust in the specific college's fees. Otherwise, they refund it back to you. That goes to the government. That goes to central university. It's refunded back to you. You can claim for that. Now I have got a question by 400 marks. Which private college in Maharashtra in SC category? Who's this? Let me see. 400 marks SC category private colleges. Yeah, you get a college. You should get a private college. But I know why you're asking me a question. Yeah, you must be asking me. Just the big question behind this is, the answer to this is yes, you will get a seat. But the big question from your side, which I can see, is you want to know, will you get the category benefit or not? Because in SC category, if you get a private or you get a government college, you don't have to pay the fees. But only if you get into merit, via merit. If you come under management category, if you come under a stray vacancy round, you will have to pay the fees. Got it? And one more thing I'll add to it. When you take an admission under category, the government, the department reimburses your fees. If you keep on passing every year, if you fail in the same class for 3 years, the government will stop reimbursing the fees. So you have to pay it from your pocket. Keep this in mind. Next, there's one more question. When will be the choice filling for Maharashtra counseling going to start? The choice filling for Maharashtra counseling will be started from 21st of January. That is day after. 20th or 21st? Yeah, 21st to 28th. 28th. So 21st to 28th, I have 21st to 28th will be the form means preference choices to be filled for the students. Maharashtra, only for Maharashtra, only for Maharashtra. Now coming down to the next question, I have another question is there any chance to get a MBBS seat for 500? I'm very sorry to say that, but 512 will not fetch you out a government college for MBBS. You may, but let me know the state. Let me know the state also. Which state you belong to? You have not written the state. How do I tell you? But yes, I would sincerely like to help you all students like this and who have actually worked hard and got Pansumara. Pansumara is not an easy score. Huh? Believe me, it's a very, and hats off to you, beta. If this is the first attempt and you've got 512, I'm sure you want to get 600 above next year. That's for sure. And I would wish and pray that you should get that in the second exam. There's another question. I'll come with the question. Yeah, of course you'll get a private college in 526 marks, but please be wise enough to fill the right preferences order. Don't fill the preference, the choice filling should not be haphazard. It should be very systematic what you want, because it happened. I'll tell you a story. There was a student who got 529 marks and there was a student who got 390 marks. Both got the same college and they continued studying. If he would have played smartly, if he would have done it smartly, the student who got 529 would have got a government college, would have jumped up to a better college. Here is the difference where you need mentors, where you need people who can guide you. I'll come to the next question. State counseling choices filling me, states counseling choice filling me government private university. State counseling, you only have private, you can fill only forms for private and government colleges. You cannot fill form for deemed universities. Deemed universities don't come under state counseling. As I told you, deemed university come under AIQ quota. It is to be done from centralized. It's NMC will do it. Centralized it will be done from there. It has nothing to do with the state rounds. It's already done, but centralized it is done. For that is the for those colleges you are paying 2 lakh rupees. Huh? For those colleges you are paying for 2 lakh rupees. I told you there's an option which is going to come in the third round, after the second round, that you can even convert a category into NRI category also if you want. If you have, but you'll have to have the proper papers for that to prove that you are you come into that category. Along with that, I'll tell you some of the students who have already filled up the Karnataka forms, KEA forms. For them, there was a, suppose I am from Maharashtra and I fill up a form in Karnataka. For a student who wants to take part in the counseling in Karnataka, there is a particular date given by them for the verification of the documents. He or she has to go to the centralized to the university in Karnataka in Bangalore and get to the CT cell and get your documents verified. For that, they keep on declaring the dates, telling the dates. They declaring the date on the net. If you have KEA site, you can just go and see that is the date you can go and report. Unless you report over there, you are not entitled to get for the counseling. Similarly in UP, if you have, similarly in other states, if you have to apply, I'm telling you for the open states, please believe me, it's all open states. Only in open states you can apply. And if you apply in any of the open states, since you are from the other state, you have to go for your document verification to the centralized place, whatever they have kept. The CT cell of the state. Like in MP, other way, then you have UP, then we have the people go for Telangana, people go for Kerala, people go for Karnataka also. So people from North India, they get problem in extreme south due to the language issues, because they are getting into profession where language is a bigger barrier, because you need to interact with, to learn more, to understand more, to diagnose more. So their teaching pattern is different. Means the language issue is there. Then anything else you want to know? If you, sir, can you mention some of the private college which I can get in 400 marks? Category? My dear, if you want everything on the chat, how do you expect me to give only your answer? But yes, you can get some colleges. For that, we are there. I have given you an option. I'll do it for you. Let me be honest. I'll tell you, I will do it for you. That's not a problem. I don't think it's a big job to you can't afford 2,999. Yes, I think you can afford to get a seat over there. As it is, you are going to get free of cost. You don't have to pay any fees. Now, there's one more question. 5 lakh rank Bharati Vidyapith. No, it's not possible to get a seat in Bharati Vidyapith for 5 lakh rank. You know what this rank is? Where do you stand? No. Yeah, we can try some management category or something. We can try for that. We can try. Obviously, I'll try for that. I can get you out. I can get you that seat. That's not an issue. I'll help you out with that seat. There is one more question. In round 1, I got allotted deemed. Then there's a question which says that in the first round, if I have got a deemed university, then I have to take admission and go up to mop-up round in Karnataka private or UP. I have a UP domicile. Sakshi, I couldn't get the question actually. To be very honest, I couldn't get the question. Is there any chance? I'll come back to you, Sakshi. I'll personally write down to you if in case, because in the hustle of so many questions, I may not be able to understand the question properly. So I'll answer. Wait. Is any question of getting admission in any chance getting admission in Government College of MBBS, so BAMS in Maharashtra Council by total marks 2 to 8? There are no chances of you to get a government medical college in this score, what you have asked. This is, I'll not take the name of the person, someone Gaikwad. So I don't think you'll get a seat over there. Yeah, but yes, if you can jump over, if you want BMS, we can obviously try for you in some other state as well, and then get you a degree, a recognized degree for that. Then again, there's a question by some Savant. Hi, you want to ask me that in this score, are you going to get a government seat? My dear, 542. 542, you're not going to get a government college, but yes, you are going to get a semi-government college. You can get a semi-government college. Please keep all your options open. Please don't be stingent while filling. नहीं मुझे Bombay चाहिए, मुझे Pune चाहिए. So we will give it to you. We will surely help you out with this, but you're going to get that. That's for sure. You're going to get that. I'll make it a point. I know I know Anushri. Yeah, she's already been registered with us. Anushri, don't worry. We'll surely help you out with that. See, not to worry. Beta, once you have registered with us, that is our responsibility to help you out. Don't worry about that part. There's no need of you asking also. We'll do it. Once you promise, we'll do it for you. We will surely put in maximum questions. 400 pay semi-government. No. Shrutika, I'm sorry, you will not get a semi-government college in 400 marks. I'm sorry, Beta. And then there's a question. Yeah, for the Ayush, yes. For the Ayush, the counseling would be, we'll notify that. We will surely, maybe if I have to keep a webinar, I'll surely keep a webinar for that to notify all of you all. You can keep a track on our Facebook page, because we have been updating the Facebook on the Facebook page, all the information of different states also. Every day we make it a point to update the latest information on the Facebook pages, on the Insta pages, irrespective of the fact you are registered with us or not. But we have been updating on the Facebook page so that we form a community of all the NEET students. I want to make a community of all these students who are looking for MBBS, because there are hundreds and thousands of students out of these only which are going to look for a seat next year also. I have a mission to bring you all in a community where I would like to be there with you, to guide you, to inform you for the whole year. In that, I'll make it a point to give you the mock tests, to give you the papers, to give you the last year's papers, to give you informations, to give you maximum amount of information, maximum amount of knowledge. When you talk of teaching knowledge, when you talk of subject knowledge, yes, I make it a point. If I'm able to make up a community of students who are looking for MBBS next year, you don't have to join a coaching institution. You will not be able to join a coaching institution. You don't want to go. You will say, I don't want to join a coaching institution, because you've already joined a coaching institution. You're already done from a coaching institution. Now I will make it a point that for the community, which I'll create, all the students whom I have in my community will be getting the latest information and the latest teaching abilities, teaching education, teachers teaching you online with their mock tests, with their study materials. They'll be teaching you, and in the most cheapest rate, maybe just for free. I make it a point. It is going to be just like a crash course. Last, if you all still think this session, this webinar was informative for you, and you have gathered ample amount, you've gathered some information, I have been informative to you. There are certain points which you never knew, and I have told you or made you understand. And still, if you think it's viable for you to take this offer of joining a hand-holding process by my team by paying 2,999, which is just only for today. If you all take an action today itself, from tomorrow onwards, we'll have a different rates. We'll have a different, because the workload will change from tomorrow onwards, because we'll be jumping on for the second round, not for the first round. First round, it's much easier to fill up the form. For the second round, we'll be having choices for different states also. For that, we have kept a different set of cost, which is around 5,999 for that. After tomorrow, after today, we'll be having the students filling up the forms who would actually need the assistance from us for hand-holding and filling up all the other colleges on other seats, like for MBBS, BDS, BMS, BPT, and other courses. They'll come down for counseling, one-to-one counseling, hand-holding. That would be for the cost of 5,999. For the students who are taking the actions today, it is 2,999. Without a question asked, we will do the form filling. You don't have to panic at all. I'm again telling you, for the 150, 170 students who have already been registered to us, for all those students, I want to tell you, please don't panic. We have hand-holded you. We will take you till the college. That's my promise to you. wherever you are. I know people are from Rajasthan, people are from Delhi, Ghaziabad. Don't worry, we are available everywhere. Now the system has come on online. So we are all there. We all can virtually, we are there with you. I'll do it for you. Believe me, I have not forgotten anyone. We will not miss a single child. It's in a system. It's not manually written. It's in a system. We will not miss a single child. You are there in our WhatsApp group also. You are right over there. So last, one more check. This is the last chance for you all to get registered for handholding. I suppose if you find this this offer to be viable, you can just join us. I have given you all the registration. You have the links given in the chat box. You can just take the link from there, pay the money. We are there with you from the morning itself. My team is going to be there with you. We'll be creating a WhatsApp group. We already have created. You will be in that WhatsApp group. And in that WhatsApp group, you'll be getting all the information in the world. Believe me, I make it a duty of mine to, when I say hand-holding, means hand-holding. I'll put my entire experience of 26 years so that not a single student is left behind. I will put my entire efforts that not a single student should feel that he has been neglected or he has missed something or he has done something wrong. He's filled up the form in a wrong manner or he has missed a chance. I will make it a point. I hope I was informative. The information was informative for you. Looking forward for the next webinar with some more informations. And believe me, I'm going to create a community for all these NEET aspirants. And that community is going to go with us till you complete your MBBS, till you complete your PG. I'm going to create that. Thanking you. I thank all the parents, all the students who have joined, who have given time to us. Looking forward for a session with handholding with all of us and with the links given below. I would request you to do it today itself so that you take the benefit of, you get the advantage of paying less money and get all the maximum what everyone else is going to get in a higher amount. Looking forward to see you in the next webinar. Thank you. Bye-bye.